We have definitely earned a place in the semi-finals, and we are going to be playing PSG. This victory was supposed to be something like more like smooth for us because of how we played in that first half and all through the game. I think we played really, really well, but the way the game ended was so poor from Real Madrid perspective, and it will be something they don't want to see again. The lack of concentration at the dying minutes of the game just ate up most of the good we did all through the game, and it could be due to some substitutions that were made. We saw the game kind of drop down, the rhythm of the game for Real Madrid dropped down after the substitutions were made. For me, the most painful thing that just happened today was the red card to Housing, man. Like, we are supposed to be going to meet PSG in the semi-finals, and having a player like Housing is just too important, man. Um, he's currently irreplaceable in this squad, and we will have to look for a new way to play because currently this guy has been kind of a bailout in terms of many things that we lacked last season or this season coming into the Club World Cup. But I think he got a reckless red card there. And to be fair, we cannot argue with the red card. He altered the goal chance and it could be, but it wasn't really necessary. Like Abba, the goals we considered was not the point, but the fact that we went a man down, a very important player for that matter, is just something so concerning. But however, looking at the game proper, we played a really good game for like 70, 80 minutes. To be fair, we started game 10 minutes. The Gonzalo show again. This boy has scored 4 goals now and 1 assist in 5 games. The only player in this tournament to contribute a goal in every game he has played. Honestly, it was fair to just stroll out of the game like that, but I think the substitutions, the lack of concentrations from the Real Madrid team in general, so that late in the game was too affecting for us, and we considered the penalty, which made it 3-2. And the penalty is not the problem, it is the absence of housing from this game. There's nothing we can do about that, so we just have to look for a new way to play. And to be fair, the quality of the housing is something that we will miss going against PSG, probably the best team in the world and in Europe. And they have been really good this season, so it is very scary. However, Dortmund really showed a bit of courage in this game to make it this tight in the end, but it was kind of a comfortable stroll for Real Madrid for most part of the game. Um, Nice to see Mbappe get his goal to make it 3-2 for Real Madrid. His first goal. I think it's nice to see Mbappe get a goal in this tournament, making it 3-1 for Real Madrid before the penalty. I think so. It was nice to see Mbappe score. Truly, he has after the illness he had at the beginning of the tournament, not even being opportunity to have a debut. That led to the breakout of Gonzalo. But I think it's nice to see Mbappe with a very beautiful finish. Going on to the PSG game, it's very interesting. All eyes on Mbappe because there's a lot of talks about Mbappe's leaving PSG and PSG being a better team. So I think there are a lot of points to prove for Mbappe and PSG too. So that game will be kind of tricky for us, but I think we can get past PSG. I think it's not going to be easy. The biggest test so far for us in this tournament and probably in this season's success. So we will try to get a good result out of that game. And now moving over to the PSG Bayern Munich game. That game was kind of a classic, man. Like the game was really tight. For most of the time, it was really tight. I felt some point Bayern played really, really well. But I think the attack for Bayern just fell flat at some point. Like it was like they were kind of creatures, they were moving well, they had some nice plays and moves and runs, but it never really clicked. They never really looked that dangerous to score a goal and hold PSG's progress in this competition. So it's just so unfortunate for Bayern Munich. But PSG showed class. Desiree Doué, what a brilliant finish. Brilliant finish. Talking that ball into the left corner, right corner, just totally catching the great Manuel Neuer off guard in that game before going 2 men down. PSG went 2 men down in that game, but still managed to score 2 goals and give a clean sheet against Bayern. at this point is definitely unspeakable when you talk of PSG. PSG has earned every right to be called the best team in the world. Correctly, they have earned every right. So it's a definite scare for Real Madrid. It's a definite scare for us going into the semi-finals. But I think we try to show quality. I think if we kind of are able to play really well, fairly, if we are able, I think if we are able to play as good as we have been on tournaments, we should be coming through that game as victors. I don't know. I just have the belief that we will be able to get past PSG and definitely win the tournament. So, guys, let me know what you think about the Real Madrid and PSG semi-finals. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Leave your comments below so I know what you think about everything that happened in this Real Madrid game and the Bayern game. So, see ya.